Can this mech live?
It's a story of our time.
Oh.
Turn 5?
Oh, so we win. Greetings everyone, Sizzle466 here, accompanied by my friend and fellow wild streamer, therottedzombie. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you doing, Sliz?
I'm doing okay. So you've been tearing it up on not just one server but two, with your take on Snip Snap Warlock, and I've only played one game of the deck myself. So I asked you on to help me learn this deck properly.
And I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, it seems pretty degenerate, and I love degenerate decks.
It's absolutely degenerate.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so fun. Plus, it's a Warlock deck with an infinite combo. I mean, come on.
So what is the rough game plan with this deck? Like, you know, what's the early game plan to mid game to late game plan?
Absolutely. So you mostly want to try to look for combo pieces or turn one options.
And we should mention the combo pieces are your summoning portals,
yes,
your mech warpers, and your Snippy Snap. Snippy Snappy. Okay.
Yep. The deck runs 2 summoning portals, 2 mech warpers, and obviously only 1 copy of Snip Snap, as it is a legendary.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking to assemble all 3 combo pieces and play them in one specific order: summoning portal into mech warper into Snip Snap, which will allow Snip Snap to then be able to go infinite.
Right. Now, one interesting, like, I haven't played the deck very much, but I play against it quite a bit. I typically never actually lose to getting OTK'd because I always clear mechs. But basically how I lose is they just make a board of horrendous mechs that I can't deal with, and then I lose anyway. So I feel like it's OTK, but you don't actually need to kill them on a turn. I feel like you can just make an annoying board and it's like, oh, I'm just going to hit bottom right.
Well, that's exactly right. And there are basically 2 game plans. Either you will do the OTK against a deck that you can't leave a board, or if it's against a deck that you can leave a board, well, you just make a damn big one and hope for the best.
Yeah. Now, I've seen a couple of different variations of the list. I noticed that you're not running demons. Void Lord and Void Caller is like one of the most broken combos in Wild, and Warlock players love it. But you're running Glinda instead, which I find very interesting.
Yes, I am a tremendous fan of all the Warlock synergies and the Demon synergies, but I feel like for the version of the deck I want to run, they're just too slow. By the time turn 4 comes around, I want to be digging hard for combo pieces, because if the game goes on too long, I'm probably going to lose anyway. Glinda in there gives me a second backup combo with mech warpers and either bronze gatekeepers or ziliacs that allows me to basically have a second take, or sort of an aborted first take, if I can't find the more traditional combo.
I like that. So what would you classify this deck as, like aggro, mid-range, or combo? What would you say?
I think you would probably think of it as combo, just because you're digging hard for pieces that will either give you a pure OTK condition or a board that effectively gives you one. But you have to also kind of treat it like, it's not quite aggro, but it's definitely not control. So you just gotta dig basically.
Sure.
And that's why it can only really fit in the Warlock, because obviously it has summoning portal, but because Warlock with its hero power enables an aggressive card draw that the deck thrives on.
Yeah, it turns out slowly killing yourself and drawing cards doesn't matter as Warlock.
No, and it's part of the game. If I have 10, 12, 14 health by turn 6, that's okay if I've managed to assemble the combo.
Yeah. Okay, so let's queue up a couple games. I'm going to be brave today. I've been queuing casual for the last bunch of YouTubes, but I think at 53 Legend, I'm safe to queue up something unfamiliar, because I do have you to help me. So let's
we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, let's slaughter some people. Now,
Right.
while we're queuing, I want to talk about both of us have been playing on NA and EU, and you hit Legend on both servers with just this deck. Did you find that the meta was different between the two servers, or was it just kind of the same? Didn't matter.
I actually felt it was a little bit different, both in the lead up to Legend and then in Legend itself. EU felt significantly greedier when I was queuing, both in terms of just how aggressive the aggro was, but how greedy the control was. As I was pushing to Legend, there was a lot of very hard aggro, but then once I hit Legend, the top end control and combo just got so greedy. So I felt like this deck actually had a decent place there because people were just being a little too slow for it.
Yeah, it's funny you mention that because I know like this month I hit Legend with Odd Rogue on NA, and I think I had like a 60% win rate, which is okay. But then I switched over to EU, and again this was like the first week of the month, and I had an 80% win rate to Legend just because all I was queuing into was like super greedy Priest and Warlock decks. And even when I hit Legend, I started playing Mech Hunter and Inner Fire Priest, which are not decks I typically play, and just the greed is so strong I found on that server. I was just plowing through people.
It's almost its own separate meta, right? You have people pushing for Legend and doing whatever they think it takes to get there, but then the second they hit Legend, all bets are off, and it's a whole nother beast.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is a Pirate Warrior, and again, I didn't know how to mulligan the deck, but if it was me, I'd probably keep all of this. What do you think?
Well, if you're against Pirate Warrior, that's a pretty safe keep, and if you're against a odd Control Warrior, you're going to have a little bit of time to dig for the combo anyway, so I think this is a fairly safe keep.
Okay.
I typically want to look for combo pieces. This is about the one case where the mulligan really, really aggressively matters. Because if you are too greedy against Pirate, you're just going to get rolled.
Okay, so it's either Dead Man's Hand or Pirate. So do we just throw the mech out? Because again, I want to be able to trade stuff.
Yeah, I think we still think it might be Pirate at this point. So playing for the board while we start to build up for the pieces makes a lot of sense to me.
For sure. Okay.
I've never faced this individual before, though, so I don't have insight.
No, I have no idea who this is. Not a clue. Hey, we're right.
All right.
So, oh, hello. So the question here is, do I go for the combo, or am I going for just,
you go off as fast as possible.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can clear that cannon with a defile, but do I really want to do that now? Or do I want to wait until I see the pirate and then do the crazy defile?
No, it's if you feel like you can afford to spend the health. Against a pirate warrior,
I think I can afford to tap here and go face.
I think so.
Yeah, because I want to get full value off that defile.
I think it's a little greedy, but I also think it makes a lot of sense because the Pirate Warrior doesn't have as much reload as some of the other aggro decks.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Defile doesn't clear if he trades. Oh. Why would he do that? That's weird. Okay. Okay, well there's no summoning portal. So...
Well, you can clear with the Mortal Coil if you want to.
I think I want to do that.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I like it. So let's order it properly.
Excellent.
Ooh, Mistress. That's a good one.
That's an excellent one.
I also like Mistress because, like, a lot of the times I find a lot of players just throw out the Mistress, but a lot of the time you need that 2 health minion, and so just like the Mistress Defile can really help with a clear sometimes.
I think it's tremendously helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 4-3. Not particularly scary. I kind of want to, my instinct here is to draw first.
Yes.
And I'm a little concerned on my health, so maybe I just do throw the Mistress down. But let's see what I get first.
Yeah, I always think we look in the box first.
Oh.
Well, that's very interesting.
Interesting, yeah. Ooh. I mean, it's not going to help me clear. I mean,
No, but it sets you up.
Yeah, I can. I mean, if I galvanize her now, it's a lot of value. I discount 3 things, including my heal bot, and that heal bot might save me.
Yep, and it allows you to get a second good thing on the board. You can immediately attach a skater bot if you want, or maybe you just throw it out wide to the left also, and just have as many mechs on the board as possible.
Yeah, I think I like the galvanizer here.
Okay, I like that line.
Yeah, okay. But I don't think I play the skater bot. I think I hold on to it.
Works for me.
Oh, but I can magnetize Rush, but it doesn't kill the pirate.
No.
Yeah, so I'll hold off. 6 damage is pretty scary. I think this pirate warrior should not trade. But again, they might be thinking mechs are very scary with this deck. Okay. That's okay. I can deal with mage. Ooh. Man, our health is getting very scary.
Yes.
I am... So, I mean, I really got to save these guys for the combo. At some point, our opponent's going to mess up and not trade.
Even if... Against a Pirate Warrior, you don't even really need to leave a mech to stick. All you need to do is have enough health that there's a big enough board that they cannot clear.
Yeah. Do we... Okay, I'm very... I feel like I got to clear something. But I really don't want to throw away the Mech Warper. Do we ever play the heal bot and give it magnetized to trade and then...
Yes, I think that's a very smart idea.
And then the other question is, do we play Librarian to draw and take 2 damage, or do we play Mistress just to get some extra life?
I think you can play the Librarian to dig, and then heal bot into Skater bot.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very perilous dance.
That's a card. Gonna hit the 4-3 and go face. Okay.
Not bad. Buys you a little time, too.
Yeah, yeah.
So now here comes an interesting question for the mid-range of this deck. You have 2 Mech Warpers in hand. Sometimes you do need to tempo one out, but ideally you want to keep one, obviously, for the combo. But if you want to keep one for the backup Glinda combo, that is an option, but against an aggressive opponent, it might not be a luxury you have.
Yeah, we're running out... Oh. Okay.
I think you play Solarium.
I think we do too.
Yeah.
That's not Snip Snap. But I do like the Dark Bomb.
Yeah.
I think... I mean, I'm 100% Dark Bombing that 3-3.
Yes.
So I think that's step 1. That's got to go. I also do think it's time to tempo out a Mech Warper.
Yeah.
But do I play the Galvanizer first?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, so we go Galvanizer, and then Mech Warper for 1 or 0.
I would do the Mech Warper for 0.
And the
because then you could also play the Mistress.
Yeah,
yes.
I like that too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Luckily, we don't need Lothar. It's a dead card in this matchup.
Yeah.
So our opponent's packing on a pretty scary amount of damage now. Uh-oh.
We might have a problem.
Well, if I was the Pirate Warrior, I would go face here because I need to top deck. Like, I have to top deck my 3rd combo piece.
Yes.
Yeah, he knows that. He's going face. He might ping the 1-2, just to be extra safe.
Not sure I agree with the trade there from him, but he knows his own deck better than I do.
There's a backup plan.
Yes, we will also need one more card, though.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Can I afford to tap? Probably not.
You might be dead either way. Well, if you tap at it's exactly Snip Snap, then you can play the combo.
True.
But he still probably kills you, even with the extra health.
I'm gonna tap just because of time, because I gotta think of APM.
Yes, yes, yes.
I hope you like my invention.
Ziliax, ooh. that's probably not going to help us. So
On
I'm
part
gonna
two,
I'm gonna trade this into the 3/4, I believe.
That works.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm dead to a multiple range of things. There it
Alas.
is. Ouch.
And that actually is a good example of one of the vulnerabilities of this deck. If you can't dig fast enough or an aggressive opponent gets too good of a draw, then you might have a problem.
Yeah. Because I find, like, when I play Odd Rogue against... Like, I play a ton of Odd Rogue, right? So when I play Odd Rogue against that deck, I usually win, but a lot of the time, just because of the stickiness of the board sometimes, I literally cannot deal with a lot of what they throw down. Because there's a point as Odd Rogue where you have to stop trading, because it's like, well, if I keep trading, I'm just going to run out of cards.
Right. In this case, a second Defile might have been all that you needed to stave off his charge.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because I am running a... I have a astonishingly terrible win rate against Warlock as Rogue at 5 and 20. But that's because I wasn't running Owl, and now I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you tech that in?
Only a few days ago. That's a recent tech. I was running Shady Dealer, but I couldn't. It's too many Warlocks. It was out of control.
So, thinking of that matchup and thinking of the other aggro decks, I actually think we might have a slightly harder time with a deck that's pure face, like Pirate, versus Odd Paladin, of all things, just because Odd Paladin is so vulnerable to Defile.
That's true.
Even with Never Surrender.
What's with all the warriors? Where are they coming from?
Where are they coming from? Oh, and also one off the magic number.
I know.
Kappa.
Okay, well, I'm gonna again assume Pirate, and if it was me, I don't like the Thalnos, but I like keeping one engineer and the Skater bot.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I might mull both engineers and the Thalnos, but against Pirate, having a 2-drop that isn't pure tap isn't the worst thing.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because I feel like Engineer is more proactive than Thalnos.
Yes, especially since you have more time to recover if it's a more control-y warrior.
Yeah. It's not odd. I'm gonna go Mekaru.
All right.
Because then I can magnetize it next turn. If I need to.
Mekaru is always a decent tempo drop if you're not exactly sure what the opponent's running or if you just need the board.
Yeah. Ooh. It's either Dead Man's Hand or a Pirate Warrior having a bad day.
Yeah, right?
I like drawing here.
Yep.
And not tapping, just in case.
Yeah, give it one more turn to confirm, and I think that's fine. All right, nice. So if it is a more control warrior, non-odd, then the main thing we'd have to dodge is Dirty Rat.
Oh yeah, Dirty Rat's devastating. But they don't usually run. Oh, because Dead Man's Hand runs Dirty Rat. Yes, true.
Yeah, but there's only one target that's really devastating, and that's Snip Snap.
Yeah.
But with a backup Glinda combo, you can still manage it. And you do have 2 copies of Summoning Portal and Mech Warper. But in a matchup like that, you might need a mech to stick because of the removal tools that are at their disposal, most specifically Brawl.
Oh yeah. So our opponent is thinking, which makes me think he's not Pirate, because have you ever seen a Pirate Warrior think for this long? I haven't.
No, I mean, Pirates. I don't want to say it's straightforward to play, but in the early turns, you put damage on the board.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Pirate Warrior is a brainless deck. Like, I think it is very high skill. I've actually never hit Legend in Wild with Pirate Warrior. I did in Standard back when it was crazy. But it's definitely okay. So I'm going to assume it's Dead Man's Hand at this point.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing so far in your hand.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna going aggressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Librarian and tap.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't given any reason for you to worry about it, so I think we can just get aggressive with our health right now, especially since now we already have the heal bot and the mistress.
Yeah, we just gotta aggressively tap into our Simpy Snappy.
Yeah. So the one thing then we have to watch out for, I suppose the second thing we would have to watch out for, is cards in hand if they try to mill you.
That is true. Oh, yes. With the Cold Out Oracle.
Yeah. Again, Snip Snap is the only one at this point that is devastating, because you already have Glinda and a Mech Warper and a Summoning Portal in the hand, so...
I mean, if he plays okay, okay, so it's either Dead Man's Hand or maybe Patron? I've seen 2 people have Legend status with Patron, which is kind of
That's absolutely true.
So I kind of want to play Engineer first and then see what happens.
Sure.
I hope you like my invention.
Galvanizer. I'm at 9 cards. Do we ever tap, throw out the coin, and play Mistress?
I think that's a very fair line, especially since we're not under any pressure.
Side effects? No.
Okay.
So we have managed to assemble a backup combo with Glinda, with the Bronze Gatekeeper and Galvanizer.
Mm-hmm.
But it is vulnerable to Brawl.
That is true. This is looking very Dead Man's Hand.
Interesting Sealed Slam from them.
I think he's scared I have the combo, right? It makes sense. So I can afford to tap. I will do it. Oh. And then... Do I Galvanizer now, or do I wait?
I think this is decent value for a Galvanizer. With the Bronze Gatekeeper, Mech Warper,
Yeah.
and Glinda, it speeds up your ability to pull up a secondary combo.
Yeah, okay.
It gives you something else to do this turn with your mana.
If you're sure.
Do I want to just throw it on the Skater bot just to avoid milling things?
I think that's a fair thing.
Do I care about the Skater bot?
I don't think we really care.
Yeah.
It'll get removed pretty much anyway.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about getting milled.
I think that's a greater concern than the value of a Skater bot in this matchup.
Yeah.
Especially with him having Blood Razor equipped.
Oh, that helps me. Kinda. Oh,
Yeah, kind of.
I like
We
Low
lose
Theft.
Solarium, but that's not so bad.
Yeah. I kind of want to... No, I gotta keep tapping. I gotta tap aggressively. It's not Lower Theb time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's Lower Theb time. I think I'll tap... I mean, I can tap and Dark Bomb the Geist. Just to control board.
I think seeing what's in the box first makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Dark Bomb anyway. So, pro tip, play the Dark Bomb on the left, right?
Then he doesn't know what's in your hand. Aha.
Aha, got him.
If you're sure.
Do we ever Dark Bomb face? Just because of the mill? Or do we just throw it at Defile? That's the question.
I think Defile is more valuable to
Yeah.
keep than a single Dark Bomb.
I agree.
I think pitching the Dark Bomb is fine. It's not particularly useful anymore in this matchup.
Yeah.
And it shows him that you're actively thinking about playing around a mill attempt. So he'd have to Bran into Cold Light, which at that point he's probably going to mill too. So
Yeah. Oh.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now we know it's Dead Man's Hand.
Yep.
100% Dead Man's Hand.
And I think at this point, it's fair to guess that he may already have a Brawl in hand.
I think that's
So
a safe assumption.
You need one more mana to do a Glinda combo, so you can't go off this turn, but you could go off next turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tap.
Mhm.
Do we ever lower Theb, though, afterwards? That's the question.
Depends.
There's Blood Mage.
Lotheb isn't the worst.
I mean,
You
yeah,
could also play the anti-Keel bot.
yeah. I mean, this is where I'm unfamiliar with the deck, so I'm not 100% familiar with the Glinda combo, but so if I lower Theb, can I Glinda combo next turn? I can't because there's no way to do damage.
You wouldn't be you'd be able to stick a board, but you wouldn't be able to immediately push damage. No.
Yeah, I think it's lower Theb. Just to buy us a turn.
Absolutely. So, this is where the deck kind of gets, I don't want to say tricky to run, but it almost is, depends on your willingness to
That's the mill.
push.
Uh,
Well, now he absolutely is going to have a brawl.
There's a 1 in 7 chance of milling our Snip Snap. No, a 2 in 7. Right? No, 1 in 7.
1 second.
Don't do it. Stop. Oh, thank goodness.
So, do
Okay.
you want to try to go off with the backup combo here and force a brawl out?
I think so.
All right.
So
So, it's
what-
Glinda then into Mech Warpers until you can play Infinite Bronze Gatekeepers for free.
Okay. And where are the Bronze Keepers going? Onto the last
On-
Mech Warper?
Just on to all of them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Powering up. Portals online. Powering up. Portals online.
So I'll leave a slot open.
Powering up. Portals.
Actually, I'll trade the lower tab.
I think it works.
Powering up. Portals online.
Now you just Bronze Gatekeeper the hell out of it.
Okay. See how fast I can go.
Access denied.
The animation's so slow.
You get used to it, though.
Access denied. Access denied.
Access denied.
Access denied.
I can maybe get 2 or 3 more in.
Yeah.
Access.
I only got 1 more in.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's one of those things where the more you play it, the faster you get.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is not exactly fair, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And I find it interesting. I saw you chatting online, how saying that when you play on the phone, you're about 15 to 20% less APMs because of the combo. I got a mech. Can I
And
get a oh,
good
he
mech.
plays Shield Slam. No. Can I get a Snip Snap? Okay, I'm gonna tap and go for it.
Yep. Tap.
Got it. Mech.
All right. Summoning Portal first. Yep.
Portal first. Did I mess up?
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You're good.
Can I still portal?
Yeah. Oh, nope.
Did I mess it up?
I think because I think we might have just messed up.
I got excited.
We all got excited. That's okay.
Oh no. Oh, I can't do it now, right?
I think we might be hosed, my friend.
Oh no. I made a boo-boo.
That's
Oh,
okay.
no.
I made that boo-boo the first game I ever played with this on ladder.
So what should I have done? I should have gone portal into Warper?
The typical combo is Portal into Warper, but because the Warper was on board already,
But not less than 1. Oh, that sucks.
it's a really weird combo for that reason.
Oh,
And that's one of the reasons it's typically often thought of as a meme.
Can I ever somehow maybe win next turn? That's the question. And I think that's one of the reasons when I play. This is one of the reasons I don't play Togwile Druid or APM Priest because I get so stressed when it's like play a billion cards and I'm like, ah, crap, I can't do this. So I feel like he's gonna execute the Mech Warper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're done here.
Yeah. Well, that was pilot error.
And I didn't help things, so I apologize for that. But
No,
hey, YouTube,
no reason to apologize.
here we go.
Okay, we got this. We're learning. It's an educational YouTube video.
For all of us.
Oh, and the numbers are the wrong way around. I'm 96. Oh, the wrong way around.
It's a very weird combo for that reason, because you have to play the portal first, then the warper to mitigate the portal's condition, then snip snap. In that case, a warper was already on board, so you would think that if you leaned in with the portal after that, it would work fine, but because of the way the portal text reads, it just doesn't, which I find vexing. Oh, hey, it's cool, Daniel. I faced him earlier today.
Oh, there you go. So I just want to keep my drawers.
I think you just full mulligan this.
No hoarder?
No.
Okay.
I think on 2, you might as well tap, and in this case, we can dig for combo pieces. by
Okay.
mulliganing.
I respect that.
Yeah, I typically want to get combo pieces as fast as possible. And so look, now you have something on 2 with the engineer and the summoning portal,
Oh,
and there's your warper.
hey. Burn the fires. Oh, got it.
All right.
Easy. What do I do now?
Well, now we just keep pushing, act like we don't have it.
Yeah. So do I tap? Do I pretend?
Yeah, sure. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
In this case, we start thinking about what the outs the Warlock will have against us on turn 5 when we play the combo, right?
Yeah.
And there isn't much that they could have that would devastate us. The first real board wipe they will have access to is Twisting Nether at coin 7.
Yeah.
And so if you go off fully on 5, you should be in really good shape.
I'm just gonna tap again because if I play the engineer, he'll know what I am.
He knows. Oh, no, he doesn't know, because I'm not playing. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Ha!
No,
Please proceed.
He doesn't know what I am.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's true.
Do I? No, I don't think I throw that out. I think I'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep that.
Yep.
I don't want to give away any information.
So your choice then next turn is to try to lay down a mech, or not.
Ooh. So can I combo off next turn? I can.
Yes, you can.
I can? Okay.
Yes, you play the Summoning Portal into the Mech Warper into Infinite Snip Snaps on turn 5. That's the earliest you can go off, or 4 with the coin.
So I should play the Galvanizer.
Yeah, if he doesn't clear it, then you will be able to kill him next turn if you're fast enough.
Okay. And I will not play the Librarian because of the file.
I think that's a reasonable play. You already have the combo. There's nothing else you're digging for at this point.
Okay. Here we go. I guess I tap. Why not?
Why not?
Doesn't hurt anyone.
No.
Can this mech live?
It's a story of our time.
Oh.
Turn 5?
Oh. So we win.
If you're fast enough,
Portal.
time to go.
Portal Warper.
Yes, Portal. Warper.
Powering up. Portals.
Start attaching Snip Snaps to the Galvanizer.
Okay, we got this. Okay, 9. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible, isn't it? Focus, though. Focus.
I'm focusing. I have to not. We did it! We won a game!
Oh, poor Uncle Daniel. I'll send him a private note that I was co-oping with you later or something after you release the video.
Okay. Well, we better end this on we better end this on a win. But he sent me a friend request too. But yeah, Rotted, thank you so much for being on. It was much appreciated you being a special guest on this video.
It's a distinct pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Where can the YouTube find you on social media?
Yes. So on Twitch, it's The Rotted Zombie, TTV. All other social media platforms, it's just The Rotted Zombie.
All right, and we'll have all those links in the description below, as well as the Rotted Zombies deck code if you want to be a degenerate as well. And
We need more of us. More degenerates, more!
Yes. Okay, so, and if you want to support this channel, there's the subscribe button below. You can give that a click. You can click the notification bell to know when a new video goes live. And Rottedzombie Zombie again, thanks for being on.
It's a pleasure, man. I hope we've all learned something.
Yes. And until next time, hope to see you again.